Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we spent some time talking with Yanguar, and we discovered a great deal about his culture and their rituals that they perform. We learned from him as well where the body of Froskaskor is buried, and the symbol that should be located near it, such that we can now interact with it, or with the correct body, in the catacombs. And we also know where on that body to look for the object which was used to kill Frozor, a great warrior of theirs. So, to that end, we're going to do that today, I hope, and then maybe go down to the Abyssal Station. We also... killed the wrong person. We went here, and we went north, and we discovered one of the leaders, Baronskern, or something like that, I think was the name, and we killed him. And then I realized, oh, this is the wrong guy. So, oh well, accidentally killing their leaders, their heroic champions, is something that, well, I guess Tim here is good at doing. But that said, Lost Fremen, we are not going over here to kill the rest of them. I feel too guilty wiping out. I mean, we should, it's a video game, who cares? But we have been trying to keep ourselves in character from time to time. Like when we did not reach in to that spider egg sack to see what was in there, because I said we wouldn't do that again. And we've been avoiding doing that for several of these things. I don't want Tim to walk around and just slaughter all the savages. There's no reason for him to do that. So maybe if we play this game again in the future, we can look at it, we can look to play a character who would wipe out all the savages. Anyway, hello. Welcome back. Let's prep for this. It has been many years, viewer, since I've been in this place, so I'm not quite sure what to expect, but we should at least prep for it. Some clams. My concern is mostly the shades. If we end up locked in combat with one and have to flee the room, these shades don't vanish like doppelgangers do. These are like, if I recall correctly, they are similar to the ones we met in that one laboratory down in Hollow Earth. So I'm expecting this to be difficult if we mess it up. Because I don't think they show up unless you make a mistake. You interact with the wrong corpse, look in the wrong spot on Frozor. Oh man, we're gonna kill all these people too, aren't we? Do we have to? Maybe not. So, the bones we see everywhere, I thought they were originally from the serpents, the sea serpents, but they would actually be more like I want to use the word elastic-like. That's two words. These are all from the bisons that they consume, correct? Some of these bones look rather big for bisons. Maybe there's some larger ones that we're not going to see. Maybe there's more savages than just what's here in the Black Sea somewhere. There's areas we cannot reach. This looks like where we make landfall. Ooh, I immediately saw movement and entered combat. Oh, speaking of bisons. Oh, we have bison bulls here, too. I don't remember those. I don't remember those before. Are those new? We probably should. So their names are in brown, which means that they are not currently hostile, but may become hostile. I'm guessing if we get too close to them, they will attack us. Or if we get too close to the ladies. Oh, well, we have a Kriegsfar to deal with. Alright, well, let's start dealing with them. And an Aeondar. I'd rather not Plasma Beam the Bison Bull, but I think we're going to have to end up doing this. Okay. That's good. Let's see what shows up. Ixapom! I see Intruder. And now he sees... Oh! There was a stealth guy there. Hello! Alright, that wasn't so bad. We got too close to the Bison Bull, and now it's attacking us. Alright, well... I'm going to end the turn so I get all my action points back. We didn't do that much damage to it with that attack. We did. We took off, sorry. We took off about a third of its hit points. Oh, no! Now all the bulls are angry at us. Alright, well, we're gonna kill all of them then. Holy incapacitations! That's wonderful! We'll just, let's use our shield just in case someone stealth walks up to us. I like the portrait of it over here. I do wonder what it's capable of doing, but I'd rather not find out. It doesn't look like it can charge us. Oh, I think the calf is in combat with us. No, it's not. Alright, sorry, bisons. Maybe you respawn? Hollow bison horn. It could be used as either an instrument or a drinking horn. 1 oddity point. Another pearl! I am glad we clicked that. Oh, little bisons. We got a pile here, which has another Olivine. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and leave some of this stuff behind, because we don't need to carry all this crap. So, we don't need quality 74. I guess we don't really need any of that. Okay. Let's, as long, I don't want to kill all the savages, but I do want to explore more of this area. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the... Oh, I wonder if they changed them. So I don't see any nets on this guy. It occurs to me that we haven't seen nets on any of the... Kriegsfars. Oh no, this is a Kriegsfar? Yeah, this is a crossbow guy. So maybe they've been changed to no longer use nets, and now they use the bolos instead. We get another snake tooth necklace from this guy, and everything else he can keep. We have another bison bull over there. Let it be. If these things respawn, do they respawn? Oh, they might. They might respawn. In which case we can. In which case we could kill the bull without any trouble, without me feeling guilty about it. I didn't feel guilty killing the killing anything else, Tim. Yeah, but these things are more or less docile. It's like going to a farm and killing a bunch of cows for like 1 experience point, where you don't need any of it anymore. Oh, this I see lots of what looks like blood or something over here. It's supposed to be where they're being slaughtered. No. Looks like I guess these are bones from them. Maybe they bring them up there and they do kill them. Okay, well, in any case, this was not where we needed to go. Really quick, we'll just get this connection on the map. I did not even see this here last time. Though, to be fair, I would have still gone in here thinking this was the entrance to the tombs. Okay, so then it is going to be off to the... Well, this all looks like a dead end to me. Let's still check. And we should check while on our jet ski. It says we left this area in combat. Oh man, I'm glad we're on this. Let's set them all on fire. Oh, we missed that. Okay, well, so much for that. We can recursion this guy. Well then, flashbang? More or less where I wanted it to go. Then we'll pull away. And end our turn. And Flotsamer! Hoflenmer! Kriegsfahr! Ich bitt! Soberlien! Ich bitt! We can hurl one of these grenades. No, we can't hurl that grenade. Kill those two off. That frees up this area now for us to be able to go into without being plinked by their ballista. Oh, no, the Kriegsfahr are the ones with the spears. Well, I think they have both. Yeah, they have both, Tim. Well, we can probably kill this Spaeter. Get some mana back. Get some distance. Oh! I can hit you right back, sir. Oh, good for them trying to get as far away from me as possible. Well, I guess we'll go back over here, make landfall, and then come back into this area. We'll still be in combat? But it should be okay, now that we've killed most of the large enemies. Man, hearing these things move remind me of the... I think they're called Orinks? From, Geneforge. I haven't played that game in over a year now. Why am I not using my shield when I walk over here? That is a big mistake. Whoa! Hello! My goodness, he wanted to close the gap. Let's move here and use our fire. Holy crap, and we almost killed that guy with a single hit. The lightning should bounce to him from this Aendar and kill him. I was not expecting you to avoid being stunned. Oh, wow! We are getting so lucky with all the incapacitations today. Oh! Wait, you can move. What? How did you do that? How's that even a thing you can do? You can run through the wall? I don't think they could do that. There's more enemies here than I thought there were. Kill the big guy. It's just an old man. On the off chance they can reach me. Oh, we also, hold on, no, we have sprint. So we can just run over here and end our turn. They won't willingly walk into the fire. I say as the old man runs into the fire. Alright, sometimes the game likes embarrassing me like that. Okay, so far so good. We're gonna go ahead and use Uncanny Dodge here. And we should be okay. That poor guy. Yeah, I'm not allowed over there. I'm not allowed to be on that. But he can be on that? That doesn't make any sense. This is some crazy bone magic or something. We have to kill the girl too. She's just gonna walk back. Yep, she's just gonna walk back over here and keep us in combat. I'm so sorry, but the underworld world doesn't want you to live. Oh, we have to kill her too. No, I'm sorry, but we're locked in combat, and the only way I can get out of combat is to kill you. Well, technically, I could leave the room. Okay. I could also just let them live and just deal with being locked in combat, but I find it too annoying. So, because Stygian Software has made this annoying, that means they have to die. Ah, we're in combat again. Oh, an old lady. Old lady, we have a new spell for you. Oh, it wasn't her. It was that girl who I did not see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, good. Now they're all dead again. Let's search all the corpses and put all the stuff into a pot. Put it in this one. Okay, what do we get? So we don't need any other weaponry. We don't care about any of it. I'm still carrying a weapon that I repaired that I meant to sell. I'm just gonna leave that here. I do not like their healing salves. We'll keep some of their spirit potions, I guess. I don't need any of that. I want the hatchet fish. How's our equipment? Could use repair. So could this. I'm bringing quite a few repair kits with me, I see. Oh, we still have more corpses. We gotta search them. Oh, what's this? Oh, we found this last time, but I couldn't find it in the list of oddities, even though, who pointed it out to me? I can't remember off the top of my head. Someone pointed out to me that they're in alphabetical order, so we could have totally have seen it. So this is what we found this, and we found those bone dice, like last episode or 2 episodes ago. Head of a snake mounted on what might be a human bone. 1 of 4 of those. Here you go, pot. Praise Flotsimer. We'll leave him all this stuff. There's an offering. I thought the entrance was here. We're gonna kill a lot of these guys, a lot of them accidentally, aren't we? When we look for where the entrance to the tombs are located. We don't have any throwing, so the bolo's not very useful to us. I saw her. We're not in combat yet, so I'm not gonna just go and kill her. I like that she's busy, you know, cleaning the house for her dead husband. That's dedication. I'd marry her then. If she's willing to clean my place when I'm out and about. This is the wrong spot, isn't it? 114 leper serpent skin. We're gonna grab these. It's the wrong... Oh, you... I'm gonna let both of these girls go. Is it over here? Maybe it's down this way. I'm gonna go back this way. Frenja! You can live. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill everyone. Well, I mean, I did. But... I thought that was someplace else. Alright, we'll park here and go up this way. Maybe this is the entrance to the tombs. I think I've killed everyone now on this side of the map, I think. I want to leave these skins here. It was it was accidental predetermined murder for that group. So is it this location? There are more bones here. You know, hold on. We can kind of check, because I can go up this way. That's a lot of bones. I suspect that is the proper way. Does the map tell me? Boneyard. It does. Okay, so that's where we want to go. Man, I just killed a bunch of people for nothing. Except, well, technically we did get some more milk. I guess that's good. Alright. We have kind of creepy music playing. I think in the center there's a gentleman performing a ritual of some kind. A tiny bison skull. It's only about 5 centimeters long. That's the last of those oddity items we can benefit from. We're going to enervate to get back our psionics. Our psi points. Yes! Oh, hermit crab! You are not, in fact, a savage. And if you're here, then there are no savages here, is my guess. I can't start combat! We have some pots. Can never have too much pot. As evidenced by the savages here. Lots of rusting acid glands in these. Oh. I do not need... do I need this? We'll take it. Give me a few minutes here, viewer. Or seconds. It's been a long time since I've seen this location. I really like the look of this. What type of creature do you think left these bones? I am assuming all of this was located in the Black Sea, and all these things have been caught and killed and harvested by the Sombarian. More leather. Not quite as good as what we took earlier. Okay. I think we'll have some combat up ahead. I think we get to fight some dudes before we're allowed to go into the actual catacomb. Yes, we will. Wow! We killed them kind of quickly, so no combat started with anyone else who might be in this area. Oh, I forgot to bring my fishing pole with me. It's not every day you're investigating the boneyard. Red-lipped batfish. The lipstick does not help that much in terms of looks. I would imagine it does not. Spirit... Oh, spirit potion. Okay, we don't really need that many of these. I'll almost never use them. Pretty sure there's a guy with like a big staff up ahead, isn't there? This is him. Oh, it's just a Oyetspater. We learned that these all relate to the parts of a finger, if I recall correctly. Still in combat. Where? Scatter and another Speater. I don't like psionics. Justin, I don't remember if they have sprint or not. I don't think they do, but I'm going to use my sprint and put a little more fire around us. Well, they don't have sprint, but they can use Vitality Surge to charge me. Thankfully, they can't reach me. Another Spanter. I don't care about these big guys as much as I care about that guy. Oh, sweet, but he'll recover them when the fire burns them even a little bit. I don't think they'll run through this to get to me, so I'm not going to use my Uncanny Dodge this turn. I was wrong. At least that one guy did. We have another Oyspanter. I'm going to use line of sight to get away from him, or distance, and we'll deal with the one in front of us at the moment. Ugh! You know what else is, a plasma beam. Scatter, I'll slow you down a bit. Move right up next to you and dodge. Not bad. Oh, I forgot. Quick saving always increases the level of volume of fire. It does that in real life too. Alright, we don't need any of this. All of that vitality powder, what have you, can stay. Since I'm collecting these glands, we'll continue to do so. I really should be making poison zinc, but at least putting it on my dagger. We will, you know what, let's just do the standard thing. Okay, that's the last of those oddie points we needed. I think those oddie items only drop from these particular barbarians. They don't drop from the ones that you encounter in other places. Which means that Stig is anticipating you and encouraging you to go here and slaughter all of them. So maybe I should be doing that. I don't think we have that spear yet. Oh, we do not need all of this. How's our equipment? We can use a small repair on our spear. Did we have anything else? We are good. Alright, not bad. Wiped out all of them. Oh, look at this, everyone. Looks like they were busy entombing someone, mummifying him in a way. That's so cool. I like the ritualistic altar as well. I'm gonna steal this for my D&D campaign. That's pretty flippin' cool. I've never been able to zoom in so much before. And now that we're playing at like 3440 by 1440? My resolution here on my monitor, we can really appreciate some of the finer details of this. Alright, I think that's the way we have to go. Let's investigate the rest of the room first. Another red rune rock. I don't want to take too many more of them. If only because I don't know what we're going to be picking up inside this place. And how... I doubt it's going to weigh like 50 pounds, what we're looking for. Oh, we have a choice with the... You feel uneasy as you approach the darkening tunnel. Something doesn't feel quite right. It's as though the darkness ahead is more than just absence of light. Oh, creepy. And of course my buttery seed clams disappeared, which is I really wanted for this area. We'll have some milk then. Alright. We're looking for something that looks like a crown. This. 3 slashes with a V linking them all together. Let's go. Oh, it auto-saved for me too right there, is what that was. That's a triangle symbol. I think that is too. I don't exactly know what I'm looking for here, but I'll assume that these are not what we want. I will assume it will be obvious, though it may not be. Oh, we have a destroyable wall. I did bring 1 thing of dynamite. I'm willing to use it here. Getting darker and darker, but I don't see that symbol anywhere. Let's see if maybe his body was entombed in more than just a grave. I wish I brought my electric lantern with me. That symbol is everywhere here. This must be the Flotsumer symbol. I'm guessing this is like the triangle is its head, and this is the snake-like body. We don't need any of this. I don't. Once again, viewer, I'm looking for something that matches that symbol. So normally I wouldn't quick save and quick load because I like discovering this stuff, you know, through trial and error. Oh, I'm not allowed to save the game at this time. Oh no, we're in a spot. The darkness is so powerful here that it robbed us of our ability to save the game as well. These all look just like normal graves to me, except for the one except for this potential one. We'll come back for that if we don't find what we're looking for anywhere else in this crypt. We did not bring our fishing pole with us. Hoist mechanism, bone crank. Is there a third hoist mechanism? There is! Maybe what we're looking for is not, in fact, a tomb. Maybe this represents the hoist mechanisms? I thought it would be a symbol above a tomb. We'll come back for those. There's a fourth one here. I don't know what they're used for. Oh, there's a symbol. That's an N. Did these other ones have symbols next to them? Oh, they do! Okay. Oh, was his body was put down into the water then. Interesting. So this is the one we want. There doesn't seem to be any way to wind the drum. It must be the crank? Oh, do we need to find something for this particular one? Can we take the crank and put it into that mechanism? A rather heavy bone crank. The bone has been artificially grooved. Insert the crank into its slot. Alright. Answers the question. Oh, I have marsh honey, by the way. We can use that to light the darkness in here. I should have used my shield first. Oh, wow, look at him! Holy crap, he's huge! Wow! Frosgaskar, or Frozashore. I apologize for this, sir. I'd rather not disturb your rest, though I am sending you quite a few other, more of your relatives who will likely do so. But you have something we need. Wrapped in scaly snakeskin and encased in bone, the gigantic corpse slowly rots away, effusing acrid smell. You can force your way through the wraps and search the corpse, if you so desired. Examine the front of the corpse. You were examining in the front of the corpse. Examine the torso. You were examining the torso. Search the lower abdomen. You found something. The shard. The shard is about 7 centimeters long and looks more like two different items being held together by some You know what? No. Not here. Not in this place. Let's leave, and then we'll search it. Oh, I like when... Oh, okay, never mind. I must say, I like when Stig does this, where it could be a catacomb, but you don't know exactly where you are within it. But this maze of tunnels is more akin to Foundry's mine than the worm tunnels in Hollow Earth. We do not have the perception to find any secrets down here. The only reason why... Oh, look at this. Oh, more... Oh, wow. More hoisting mechanisms. So these all hold, I'm assuming, the corpses of their mightiest warriors. And no, nothing. We're not touching a single thing in here. From what we've learned of the Sombarian, I can't ever pronounce it, the Serpentborn, it would seem that they don't really have anything like treasure. We might be looking to find something special, maybe like a special dagger or something, but it won't surpass what we currently are using in terms of power, so I'm not so interested in searching their corpses. You guys know that the first time I played through, like, Diablo 2... Oh, sorry, second time I played through Diablo 2, not my first time. I used a paladin, and I refused to have him search any crypts, tombs, or graves. I would not search them with them for thematic reasons. Made no sense, the game doesn't care about that whatsoever, but I've always done stuff like that. Oh my goodness, we got so lucky that the one we were looking for was in the first room we went to. Wow! I would have just... If I didn't see that one rune there, I would have left not understanding what we were supposed to do, thinking it was still in a tomb. Or that I would have started pulling up all the corpses out of their watery graves. Ooh, I like the purple mist. There's got to be some cool things to find here if you have a high perception, but alas, we do not. I think on our way out, we will look at what is inside the tomb that we detonated our way to. But I am not sure I will actually loot anything from it. The shard, after all, can be the thing that is our memento for this occasion, assuming that we're able to keep it after we use it down in the abyss. Okay, let's search that one crypt. I'm guessing those who aren't deemed worthy of an honor of being buried here are what? They're carved up and fed to the serpents. Or just left rotting where they fell. Okay, we're gonna search this tomb, but I might not keep anything. Nothing special in that. Nothing special in those pots. Nothing special in those either. Nothing secret here. There is no reason for us to take any of that. Okay, then we're done. Once again, viewer, if you take anything, I think, from any of the objects here, I think spirits will begin to show up to protect their belongings. That, and it's absolutely fine with me not taking anything. I have the desire to loot the place as I leave, for example. I'm one of the few people who play games that I'm aware of who does things for thematic reasons, as opposed to always going for, like, the best rewards, or just take, like, if I play a game and there's, well, here's an example. In Dishonored, I won't loot what is inside the rooms of the companions in your hub, because that stuff belongs to them, and I felt like Corvo would not be stealing from those he is conspiring with. Garrett might be tempted to do so, but not Corvo, so I never loot it, I never take it. But I guarantee, because there's no penalty to doing so, that most other people will take all this stuff, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. But I like denying myself things from time to time like that, and as such, it's reflected in some of the way I play games, because I have no desire sometimes to do something for thematic reasons. All right, well, we're outside. Let's take a look at that object we picked up. Oh, we can examine it. So hold on. If I'm going to examine it, I'm going to want to drink the juice. I'm going to want to use the Hypercerebrix. We'll take some Twitch, too. And let's just examine it. We're doing this before I read the description, because I just used the Hypercerebrix, and we don't have too many of them left. We could probably make some more, but I don't have any on me. So let's read this first, and then we'll look at the object from its description of hovering over the thing itself. The shard is about 7 centimeters long and looks more like two different items being held together by some unnatural force. One item is made from some strange rock, with the other being some manner of crystal, which gives out prismatic glow, but is not able to illuminate any other object. The more of the one side of the shard you see, the more of the whole shard seems to assume the non-visual properties of that side, such as weight, temperature, and surface texture. Oh, wow, interesting. So if you focus on the rock side, that's the aspect of it it begins to take, versus the crystal side. Alright, well, let's examine the rocky side first. The stone surface feels coarse but comfortable to touch at the same time, and not at all cold as you would expect from something that resembles stone. It feels very nice to press your skin against it, but it does not produce any powerful sensations that you feel might fade with time. It must be the most comfortable inorganic material in the world. As you trace your hand across the surface, you have a strange feeling that somehow this side of the item is meant to be held in your hand, like a handle. There's nothing in the shape of it that suggests it, but you get the feeling all the same. This feeling doesn't last long after you turn the item in your hands again. Oh, that's awesome! So we like the feel of it, which is the obvious way of encouraging us to use that side to hold it. Let's examine the crystal side. The crystal side of the shard looks so ethereal and delicate that you are not sure it is material at all. It does not seem to occupy the space in a normal way. It feels as if it rests in a different world, infinitely far from you, and you can only see it due to its soft, inexhaustible light. So this is the equivalent of, the barrel of the gun. This is the side that you point at things, and it's drawing on powers from another dimension or another plane of existence. If you stare into the crystal long, its light starts to imprint incredible images into your mind's eye. Geometric shapes and bodies that defy the law of space, infinitely fine patterns, colors beyond the visible spectrum, and greater wonders that you have no way to describe even to yourself. And they all seem to occupy the same space, the infinite deeps of the ethereal light of the crystal. You need but only reach out and grab them before they flee too far from your limited mind. I wonder if Azif will know anything about this. This sounds a bit like the giant crystal that we can link to. Look at it sideways to examine both rock and crystal side at the same time. Somehow the two disparate parts, disparate parts of the shard now seem to perfectly fit together and no longer make sense separately, like a handle and the blade of a knife. Yep, it seems derailed, but you now feel as you might be able to take hold of this weapon or tool, whatever it might turn out to be, for it seems it has potential to be many things. Try to feel out the handle of the shard and plunge your mind deep into the light and bring back whatever you can. Wow, I don't know if we have the will for this, but we're gonna try it. As you reach for it into the shard, both your hand and your mind seem lost inside it, overwhelmed by its energies and vastness. You feel as though your entire being could be torn apart and disintegrated inside the great space, so you quickly grab onto the first thing your inadequate hands can grasp and pull yourself out. Yeah, we cannot do so. Maybe, though, Azif can. Item acquired ethereal torch. Oh! But we lost what it was, the original description. So here's what we're going to do, viewer. We're going to read this, save the game, reload, read its other description, and then come back to this. Ethereal torch. The torch is composed of 7 glass-like tubes of bluish hue that originate at the top of the shaft and converge at the top of the torch. Inside, oh, this is what we took out of the shard? Or it changed into this. Inside the torch, let's read it again. The torch is composed of 7 glass-like tubes of bluish hue that originate at the top of the shaft and converge to the top of the torch. Inside the torch, between those tubes, rests bright glass so indescribably delicate and ethereal that you are not certain if it has any material properties at all, or if it's pure light. The torch is almost weightless. Okay, so it changed into this form for us. When our mind, I guess... Oh, it's not a... Oh, this is how you do quick items, Tim. Okay, it is a quick item, combat utility. How does it work? It's a grenade. Oh, I like the effect! That's very... reminds me of the... Quattle? From Rise of Legends. When they use their powers, their magic, you can see them like interacting with like a little GUI or something, like a holographic type of digital interface. and then the effects happen, like lightning strikes something, or something of the sort occurs. It's such a neat idea that the technology they're using is so vastly advanced compared to the other races you can play in that game that is effectively magic, although it's technology. Okay, let's save the game. Reload this autosave. And read this. The shard is about 7 centimeters long and looks more like 2 different items being held together by some unnatural force. One item being made from some strange rock, while the other being some manner of crystal, which gives out prismatic glow but is not able to illuminate any other object. The more of one side of the shard you see, the more of the whole shard seems to assume the non- Oh, it's the exact same text we read when we had examined it by using it. Okay. Alright, guys. So, let's wrap up this episode by going and talking with Azif about this. Maybe Ezra will tell us a little bit about this thing, or could potentially do so too. So we're going to go back to our home, stash some stuff, and so on. Oops, which reminds me. I'm going to forget if I don't do this right now. Let's take all of this out of that. And of course, the entire time I was using my Sea Serpent Slaying Sash. Oh man, I should probably take that off. But I'm not gonna. While we're here, we'll grab this stuff too. So, torch acquired. I can see that if you don't speak to the 2 people, Jaguar and the Ferryman, you could be looking for a long time for the correct thing. The place, both location-wise and like physically, in the caves and within the body, to find this thing. And I'm guessing it chooses randomly where it is located. I can see why, because I've heard how this thing is used. I can see why I chose not to take it. It's a free grenade that has a 90% chance to hit its target. Oh, actually, precision is dependent on the Evoker's will and level. So we're max level with a decent will. Okay. Let's charge Grim Aegis. Okay, and then let's go home. Oh, there was a net there, so we can't walk through that space. We'll store all the stuff I picked up. And then we'll teleport to... We'll go to Ezra first. And then we'll go to Azif. While I'm passing by Katya, I'll see if she's selling any ampules. Could always use more of them. She is. Alright, first thing to do is put our stuff away. Put the ampules away. Put away these skins. Oh, this is Sea Serpent skin, Tim. Ah, the best we found so far, I think. All right, and let's go visit Ezra. I do wonder if they don't say anything about the torch, would they have said anything about... Oh, you know? Quentin may also know something about the structure of this thing. Hey, Quentin. Nope, he does not. Sorry, sir. You know, he's been working on that burial corpse for like at least 3 months now, in game terms, right? How long has passed in game since we started our adventure? About 2 or 3 months, right? I think about that long. Nope, Ezra has nothing to tell us about it, or rather, we cannot talk to him about it. Oh, the dude might be able to tell us something about it too. The dude has all sorts of crazy things to talk about. Let's go to the dude next. Let's see. Nope, he does not. Is he selling juice? He's also selling juice. Azif, you are the only person besides Six who might be able to understand this thing. Oh, we can! Yes. Do you know what this is? Show him the ethereal torch. He looks at the device carefully. It looks like an artifact of the Godmen. Where did you find this? It used to be a shard before it transformed into this. A shard? Where did you find this shard? We'll give him the full details. A ferryman in the Black Sea used it to kill one of the giant savage natives there by throwing it at him. I retrieved it from the savage's corpse. I see. It seems to be a part of a Godmen's monolith. I have seen and been in possession of pieces similar to this before. This Godmen technology is a strange thing, yes. They seem to put their data, machines, tools, and maybe some living conscious minds inside these big packages that are the monoliths we see scattered across the world. Oh, wow! Some actual information about what they are. How about that? These are the things... So, remember that in Hollow Earth, Biocorp was slicing these things apart and was using them in that one project of theirs to keep people alive. They'd be able to interact with things psionically. That was that one laboratory that had all the shades in it, for example. And you can find and interact with these things, like the... Well, I don't know if the one inside the... Well, I cannot think of the name. The cult's location in the West Wing. Where all those Deathstalkers were. I don't know if that was the same thing. I don't think that was. That was something different. But there is one on the Forsaken Isle that you can interact with, and you can learn how to create doppelgangers if you have enough thought control and enough will to interact with it without it killing you. Maybe they do so in order to protect their possessions from those such as we, as retrieving them is both difficult and very risky, yep, and somewhat a random process, especially when it comes to the devices themselves. So you say this device was once a monolith chipping, a shard. How did you manage to transform it? By sheer luck. I see. Well, in any case, I do not know what this device is exactly, but it looks like it can be used to project some sort of force. It could be a weapon. Have you tried using it? Yep, we did. Holy crap, this is amazing! I tried using the device, and it does appear to be a weapon. Describe how you fired the weapon. As I suspected then, yes. It doesn't sound like it was particularly devastating, according to the Godman standards at least. We'll give it to him when we're all done with this, but I will want this when we fight the Shadowlith. What should I do with this device? We should try experimenting with it. See what it can do and what its limits are. And carefully, of course. Or I would be willing to buy it from you for a fair price, if you do not want it anymore. Well, we'll talk with you later, Azif. Alright, guys. So that will do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, it's Abyssal Station 0 time. And that will probably be all we'll be doing in the episode. Because we're going to be... Oh, man. Do we want to talk with the gentleman down there? That takes so long. I will probably cut the recording of that dialogue. Well, no. Well, how about this? I'm not going to record the next episode until this one goes up on my channel. So, and I'll wait a day. See if I get any feedback from you guys. You guys can tell me what you want. So, if you... I don't care either way. So, well, I do. But I'll still read all the text. Anyway, as we bring all the text on the screen for this entire episode. So why would I cut it, right? So if you guys don't care, then don't... You know, that's it. You guys don't care. But if you do care, you're like, Tim, don't bother reading all that. You just cut it, skip it, and we'll do a little more in that episode. We'll wrap up the entire Black Sea. Let me know. Otherwise, it'll be probably just talking with the gentleman and getting ready for to go and see the Shadowlith. But we'll do that in the episode after that, if we do talk with them. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.